Justin Parnell back with another episode of our journey on our free-to-play MTG Arena account. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video. You can check out the entire free-to-play journey here on YouTube. If you want to check out Thinktwice, the podcast, go to SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play Music, or Stitcher, as well as here on YouTube to see what that is all about. All right. Last episode, we played a Dominaria, or excuse me, not a Dominaria. We're in Ravnica now. A Guild of Ravnica draft. We had a great draft. I thought our deck was very good. We picked up a lot of great value rares in the draft. However, we did not do so hot. But it's a new day. We're going to be playing Singleton today. But first, we're going to open all of the things that we got last time. Now, as I'm sure a lot of you know, 30 of these packs were given to me as being a featured streamer on the Guilds of Ravnica Early Access event from Wizards. I haven't opened any of them, but that's going to change today. Every time we do, once a week when we do a constructed video, we're going to open 5 of these packs. So 5 of these I've earned through just regular gameplay, and then the other 5 that I'm going to open today was gifted to me. So this is kind of going to represent if you were grinding maybe a little bit harder every week to make sure you do all of your gold, get all of your quests done, and then we're just going to go from there. So 5 packs every week. So over 6 weeks, these are going to all be open. Okay, so I do have a Singleton deck ready that I want to play, but today we're going to see if we can maybe upgrade these decks. So we're not going to open 10 at a time. We want to just kind of see what we get. So uncommon wild card, which is great. Rare is 1,000-Year Storm. Okay. Okay, another common wild card. Sprouting Renewal. And we get a Vivid Revival. Ali Aintrazi special. Justice Strike, that's very good. There is Omnispell Adept. Well, probably not bad in Singleton. More of a commander card. This one's going to get us a rare wild card, which is nice. Uncommon wild card too in the pack. And a Temple Guard. Great, that's our second one. Not a bad thing to have. Okay, no wild cards here, but another didn't miss it. This is our second didn't miss it. I'm not really too sad about that either. Okay, now we're to open 5 more packs. Guildmaid, Murmuring Mystic, and a Nullhide Ferox. This is probably going to be something that's going to make it into our deck. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Okay, uncommon wild card, and another Assassin's Trophy. This is our second one of these. I'm happy with that. Common wild card. Mnemonic Betrayal. This thing looks super awesome. I don't know how good it is, but we have one now. Maybe a future Singleton episode. Chemistry's Insight. That's a good pickup. Mythic wild card. Beautiful. Best possible thing we could open. Okay, and we're going to open one more pack. Which gives us another rare wild card, gives us an uncommon wild card, we get a District Guide, and a Midnight Reaper. I really like Midnight Reaper quite a bit. Alright, so that's all of the packs. Let's check out this Singleton deck. So this is what we're working with right now. This is kind of hard to see. But we are a very mid-rangey, slightly tokeny deck. Really trying to grind out our opponents. We can make tokens a couple of ways. There's a few cards that I'm not in love with. Not Reassembling Skeleton. I love this card. For those of you that are thinking that. Excuse me. That's Azor's Gateway. Imara, Soul of Accord. Alright, Bells and Luck's okay. That might be sure our symbol's been okay, but we kind of want to see what we picked up. So let's put this back to this view. Since I've made this deck, I did pick up a Legion's Landing, which I actually do like quite a bit. I think I might add this to the deck. This is just, flip cards are nice. Making more tokens is good. We obviously have a Vraska in here, as well as a Watley, so I probably will be adding that. The Midnight Reaper is pretty good. It says non-token. We do have a number of non-token creatures, but I don't know if that's exactly where we want to be. We have 2 Pelt Collectors now from our draft last time. This is kind of just a kind of a Tarmogoyf creature that attacks and blocks, and that's about it. We do have our Nullhide Ferox. We have a lot of non-creatures. This thing is gigantic. A ton of non-creatures, actually. So I'd say it's unlikely we're going to play this. But the option is there. We could splash blue for Etrata and Connive Concoct, which is not really that crazy. You also splash blue for Hostage Taker, a little 4-color deck. The only issue is we obviously don't have a ton of lands to do so, and maybe that's a different deck that we play at a different time. Because we're pretty good with our lands here, not splashing blue, even though these cards are obviously really powerful. Okay, well, I don't think we want to add any of these. I'm considering removing the Meteor Golem for this Palaka Worm, but I actually don't think that I want to do that. So we're going to take out this Azor's Gateway. Add in the Legion's Landing. I don't love the Amara, but... Oh, okay, there we go. I don't know if there's anything I really like more. The Direfleet Poisoner is actually not bad. It's like another removal spell, but it's not something you really want to play on turn 2, is kind of the problem. And there could add the Swarm Guildmage, but it's not bad giving the creatures menace. It does gain you some life, which is not bad because there are a lot of token decks. Not having to worry about white early is also nice, and there's only 1 Convoke card in the deck, and that is the Conclave Tribunal. So it does give you a creature with lifelink, but this kind of gains you life. I think I'm going to try the Guildmage over the Amara, and then we'll give that a shot. It might have a higher upside over the course of the game. Now the other card that I don't have in the deck that I've kind of been considering, which is very good, is Path of Discovery. So this is something that I would want to take out a 4-drop or similar card for, and it's been difficult to find spots to do that. So I think we're gonna work with what we have, even though this is a powerful card. The times I've played this deck when I lose is when I don't have. That's kind of when I don't have any. Like I don't like dead draws, and there's very few dead draws. Everything does something. It's either removal or a threat in this deck. The only one that I could see is Rite of Bells and Lock. You know what? I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try the Path of Discovery over that. All right. Here we go. Let everybody get one last look. Abzan singles. On dominarianmatchmaker.com. Abzan singles. Alright. Here we go. Alright. We are in our Singleton event. Goal is to get to 5 so we can get the extra gold. Really, the getting to Getting to 4 wins is break even, so that's going to be our goal, as always, to keep playing and just getting more cards, but 5 is going to be the real goal. Alright, game 1, Singleton with Abzan. This hand is slow, but it's okay. I'm actually keeping this on the draw. We're close to being able to cast this. We have a lot of 2s and 3s in our deck. So Harpooner's good. That's a 2. Blue usually means some sort of Drake stuff. Alright, we'll go ahead and get the Harpooner out. Start getting some early pressure on, especially since we have this plummet. Oh, Knight of Autumn's good. We'll just make this a large friend. It's a good aggressive curve. Doom Whisperer is a nice target for this plummet too. This has been one of the cards that's impressed me the most in Singleton specifically, because everyone has some sort of flyers. Like, I don't know exactly what it is. Missing our second green. So they always have something. We are going to destroy this Surge. So I don't want them searching. They're light on lands. And we can at least pressure them. If we draw another green, the game is essentially over with Carnage Tyrant. And it looks like that did. The search did help, because they're going to have to discard here. Or rather than discard, they're going to bounce our friend. Okay, well, we're going to take this opportunity to play Carnage Tyrant. And if they can Plague Crafter this, then we'll return it and then just replay it again. And if they can't, then the game is over. Demir Locket. That's not the same. That's not a Plague Crafter at all. We'll play both of these. And they could play the Ritual of Soot. Destroy both of these, and they're still biting the dust. Yeah. No problem. We can also pump this, so they're both lethal. Alright. Well, our opponent got mana screwed, but we'll take it, I guess. Alright, game 2. Singleton. I'm pretty happy with this hand, actually. We can go turn 1 Legion's Landing, make a creature, turn 2 play this, get another land here, lands. We can cast everything except for Brosk's Attempt, which we are notably far off of. Alright. Less far now. We're still likely going to go ahead and do the Flower Flourish. And I imagine they're going to take History of Banality, which is the thing we're closest to casting, but then that's just going to mean we're going to cast Elvis Rejuvenator on turn 3. So I'm honestly not that sad about it. And we're going to get a green here. We already have 2 white. We have significantly more green in our deck, so... So our opponent knows our entire hand minus the Tendershoot Dryad, which is great. I would like to keep it that way. We'll play the Swamp they know about. Play our little Rejuvenator. Let's get this Golgari Guild. And put 4 lands on the bottom, which is great. Ooh, that's good. That's a good one. Kill all of our creatures. Oh, Path of Discovery is nice. We definitely want to get that onto the battlefield. So we will do so right now. This could just be one, like, end up being an MVP in our deck. Very realistic for that to happen. Alright, we'll play that Swamp we revealed. I imagine they're going to kill this now. Indeed. Indeed they do. They'll never be back. Entrada. Well, we're gonna get Entrada. Actually, we're gonna let them attack with it, because I believe it shuffles back in if it hits at all. Let's find out. It does not. Well, it's good to know. Very good to know. Let's... I think I actually just want to just get rid of this Entrada. Nice tapping there. Okay. At this point, we just need anything. Seeker Squire. Imagine they're going to keep that on top. Meteor Golem. I'm going to play Meteor Golem just so we can get a creature out. Oh, we're definitely going to keep that on our library. And we're going to play land since we can slime and make a small friend. One small friend. Okay, hopefully they don't have an Essence Scatter, because I really want to play this Slime Foot here. Don't have an Essence Scatter. Okay, that's fine. Because the Essence Scatter is not fun for anyone. Not fun for you, not fun for me. Excellent. So we'll just wait. We played our land. No need to activate it now. Excellent. Surveilling Sprite, no problem there. Night Veil Sprite, that is not a Surveilling Sprite. Nice tapping, excellent. Mentor the Meek, we are going to keep that on the top of our library. I do believe that's what we're going to do. I get a nice little engine. Oh, that's too bad. And we'll just... We'll wait. Make sure we can cast Murder, make sure we don't accidentally auto-tap her. Becomes not our friend. Just not what we want. I suppose we should have done this on our turn in case we hit a land so we could play a land. Man, it'll make a difference for next turn. If it's not a land, it doesn't really mean anything. I feel like our opponent has a Doom Whisperer. I'd like them to play it. Demon of Catastrophes, that's just as good, if not better. We're going to go ahead and get the demon. We're going to make a slime friend. And there's a land we could have played. Reassembling Skeleton, which is great. We're going to flip this. I feel like the game is just going to be very well in hand at this point. We're going to put that into our graveyard. And then end the turn. We are going to make saplings rather than vampires. For what it's worth, we can still make 2. Golden Demise. Well, I mean, I guess we'll just let them kill these. We'll take 2, we'll gain 2. So we have 3, 6. Okay, well we're not gonna let you get our friend here. Let's put this in there. Let's do it again. Let's keep that one on the top of our library. We will sacrifice a sacrilege. And we can just get them with attacks. But I really want to activate Shalai. So I will. Get him. Game 3. This hand looks pretty good. Elf Rejuvenator is going to work overtime to fixing our mana. We'll be able to kill any of their creatures, kill any of their artifacts or enchantments, and then we have a nice late game card. We do need an Overgrown Tomb for this deck. Ideally, our mana is still pretty good. The great thing about Singleton is you only need one of everything. So if we can get one, I don't really want to craft anything as I didn't craft anything for this deck. But if you can open one up out of the pack, you're going to be in great shape. Singleton is just a great format. Obviously, it's similar to Commander, the Commander-y format. But I've actually found that I've liked Singleton more than Brawl. The nature of being able to splash, like I don't think there's an Abzan legendary creature right now, so I would be forced to kind of choose my destiny, where in this case I don't have to. So, and I like not having to choose. Oh, I'll certainly select this Temple Garden, and it's going to come into play tap. So we don't want to pick 2 life because this says it comes into play tap, so it's going to come into play tap. No, not block. Assassin's Trophy is good. So we are going to kill one of their creatures. It's going to be the Sky Marcher Bloodletter. The reason that we're going to go ahead and kill the creatures is because we have the Plague Crafter, and we can convoke this out, get a little more on board, and then we really want to be able to play this as symbol as well. It doesn't look like our opponent is a sweeper-based deck. It looks like they're just a black aggressive deck. So I think we're going to Assassin's Trophy the 3/3. Yeah, we're going to do that. And then get in with our 2s here. And then probably play Slimefoot. We're gonna trade as soon as we can. Excellent. That sounds good to me. Okay, so any big creature they play, we're just gonna be able to get it with this Plague Crafter. This is pushing the tempo a little bit, but we have a great card in our hand for that, so. Well, we're just going to, at this point we're gonna keep attacking, and we're just gonna sit on this Slimefoot. Okay. That has a lot of lands. Looks like they don't have much elves. Oh, that's a good elf for us. We're going to go ahead and plus here. We're at 7. If we had one more creature, that would be quite good. Oh, that's nice. So we are going to gain +2/+2 counter, 2+1/+1 counters. We're going to plummet here. We're going to plus, give it 5 counters. We're going to minus next turn. We're just going to get an emblem, and then whenever a creature enters the battlefield under control, we're going to draw a card. So, not that it doesn't look like it's going to matter much, but our opponent is largely just playing a kind of a reconstructed deck.
The song of battle flows, flows.
We will draw a card. That's a good one too. And even if they have some sort of sweeper-based removal, we're still going to be in just fine shape. As this emblem is going to be almost impossible for them to defeat. No, it does look like they're playing with a starter-esque deck, so. We're never going to be able to cast all the cards we can draw with this card, so we'll keep our we'll keep our ability to put the pressure on and try to just defeat our opponent this turn. Which we'll be able to do because they have to just block both of these, so. Alright. Another one down. Alright, game 4. Now this hand is not great looking. We really need some black. So on the mulligan, or on the draw, I think I'm going to mulligan. I think we can find a better 6, and we do. We still need green, but I like this hand better, even still. There's our green. We would play that on turn 1, play Druid of the Cowl on turn 2. Opponent's likely playing a blue, mono blue, or blue red aggressive deck. There's blue red. Search for house content. That's a good one. Play Druid of the Cowl. Hopefully we can resolve this Jade Light Ranger. And honestly, whatever happens with it, we'll be happy. As long as our opponent plays something. Okay, we're not going to be playing our Jade Light Ranger. We are going to be playing our Swarm Guild Mage, though. We are almost certainly going to attempt to destroy the Search for Ascanta. Targets you or a creature you control. Got it. In that case, we're going to go ahead and attack here. If our opponent wants to kill, they can kill. Second main phase. We'll attempt to destroy this. Looks like they have a counterspell. They do Disdainful Stroke. Could have got the Assassin's Trophy. It looks like they're a little shy on lands. There's the Speaking of fourth lands, we have our second green. We'll just hold trophy until they play something worth killing. This Storm Tabor is going to make it difficult. I'm tempted to... destroy their search this turn. They discarded Seed Gang Commander. That's a little terrifying. Why would they do that? That's a very powerful card. That's very concerning. Crackling Drake, okay. This is probably a good time to kill something. Should have done it with the trigger on the stack, now we can't. We'll get the search. That way they hadn't played a land. We could have got the Drake. We won't be able to even gain 2 life because we're going to be tapping our green mana. Thorn Lieutenant is not bad. We still want to just play this Jade Light Ranger, though. Tap our planes and make sure that we can get it tapped. Oh, man. Well, we're going to have to bend this because of this stupid Storm Tamer. Which I'm not too happy about. Find and Finality would be good. Definitely good. Alright, they definitely have a counterspell because they could have kicked this. Since everything has flying, let's give it a shot and attack with this Jade Light Ranger. Maybe they'll block. And if they do, we can give our creatures +1/+0 and menace. Okay. Well, let's give it a shot. Will they kill it in response? Nope. Okay, well, I'll take that trade. Okay. We know they have a counterspell in their hand. There's no reason they don't kick that. They're just waiting. They have to. It just doesn't make sense if they don't. Their turn. Repeated barrage. Any target. We're just going to attack with the Thorn Lieutenant. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we won't be able to make a slimy friend either way. If we had one additional mana, we could. Okay. So there is the Sinister Sabotage. We knew they had some sort of counterspell. We'll pass the turn. Repeating Barrage. It's going to put us at 4. If they don't have another instant or sorcery, we can at least live. That's not to say that we'll win the game, but maybe we're not dead right now. Nah, it looks like we're dead. Alright, 1. Shock. Mission briefing. Oh, you're just going to repeated barrage? Okay. Alright, and they can just lightning strike us. Which it seems like they're going to do. They're going to do one of those things. Alright. Pick up 1L. Alright, we are... This game... 5, we're 3-1. We're going to keep this hand. It's a little slow. We're going to lead with the Guildgate. Hope to get a second green. Looks like we might need with an aggressive deck. So Trascander, this is how this one went last time. Okay, well at least we do have a turn 3 play, although this is going to have a gigantic target on its head. We'll have a Shalai, which is going to be no doubt difficult for them to kill, although Lava Coil is a card now, so maybe not quite as difficult as it used to be. Alright, we'll play the only card we can play. It's our Mentor of the Meek, which will either get countered or die, no doubt. I feel like those are the only two options. It is certainly not live and untap to go to our turn. That's not one of the options. Not on the menu. Ooh, okay. Little white action. All right. So they put a Plains in there first, and a Conclave Tribunal. That's interesting. Okay, so we can expect a Ral and a Teferi. Okay, Shalai, you getting countered as well? Surely, if they're leaving 4 untapped, yeah. Okay, so now it's it's time for us to draw some green mana. Press lock it, okay. Okay, that's more white mana. Maybe our deck did not understand. I'm not going to play the Chief Power, but that would have been great to squeeze something in. Alright, there's some more green mana. Let's start with the Jade Light Ranger. Set up our draws a little bit better. I think we're actually going to keep this because I want to get the search. There's 5, 6. They can flip it if they want to. Since that's the case, we're going to bin it, and we'll keep Slimefoot because we can play it along with another card next turn. We're going to need our Assassin's Trophy to deal with this Ascanta. Alright, that's a good one. So our opponent knows the Slimefoot's on its way. Since they know that, we'll go ahead and get the Slimefoot out. Since I want to Chupacabra this Enigma Drake. Cut our opponent down on win conditions. I feel like they have a counterspell of some sort. They do. Okay. Next turn, we should at least be able to find Broker. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one.
I won't hide from the world. No time for a break.
Okay. We do have some ways to deal with this. We don't have any of them right now, but we have some ways. Let's see if they have removal for our Slimefoot. If they attack, that means they are probably going to be able to make Slimefoot bite the dust. Which is not the worst thing in the world, because I really want to get Find Broker into Chupacabra this turn. They do. Okay. Okay, so at least we should be able to kill the Drake. Which will be great for us. War Leader is not bad. That is not a bad follow-up, for sure. But we want to kill the Drake while we still have a chance. This is the most tapped out our opponent's likely going to be, so... Fighting against Ascanta plus Teferi is never an easy task. We do have some tools, at least, in the form of power on the board. We have quite a number of Planeswalkers in this deck. We have not drawn many of them. Not as many as I would like. I think we've drawn Watley one time. We haven't drawn Vraska. We haven't drawn Vivian Reed. Okay, so they can destroy our Chupacabra. It's good to know. Okay, Cage is coming for the Find Broker. In turn, imagine they're going to get our Chupacabra with this Fire Cannon. Let's find out. Let's find out, shall we?
Time for Plan B.
Don't. Alright, well, we don't want to get our Harpooner dead to the Fire Cannonade for no reason, so we're just going to play the War Leader. We're going to wait till that's out of their hand. I'd really like to draw Vraska's Contempt. That would be quite handy, wouldn't it? Alright, that's a cute little combo. They can, I guess, 1-for-1 us a couple of times.
Let's skip to the good part.
Teferi is the good part. I don't know who he's trying to fool. Like, this is the reason you're playing these colors. You are the good part. I feel like he's trying to be humble, but like in the way that he's like not humble and he wants you to know that he's not humble. You guys know what I'm talking about? That's Teferi. See, now these guys just insulted me. Because he has a war leader, and he just killed my war leader. Okay, well there's Vivian. Which is not bad, because we can destroy the cage. Which is what we're going to do.
The wild wasn't meant. I've lost so much already. I won't lose more.
Plussing isn't going to get us far enough, unfortunately.
Draw and fire.
So, I would love to be able to cast this Chupacabra this turn, but we can't. We can't cast any of these cards this turn, so we're going to get Chupacabra back for next turn. And kind of just have to cross our fingers. For what? I don't know. Maybe our opponent doesn't attack Vivian? Seems like a lot to ask for. Sinister Sabotage. Well, that's not what we wanted to see, because we want to resolve this Chupacabra.
Slow down.
Okay, so they're definitely going to be taking this. Well, at least we're going to be able to defeat Aurelia. They can't really stop it. They can't Aurelia stop it. Also, this, I believe, is a bug. This happened to me over the weekend. Beginning of combat on your turn. Choose up to one target creature you control. Until end of that turn gets +2/+0, gains trample if it's red. This is not red. And gains vigilance if it's white. It looks like it's just giving it to all creatures. So that seems awfully good, doesn't it? That's what I
Scars
thought.
are lessons written in skin. Okay, so you've got claws.
Okay, so let's harpoon her. They know that we know that they know that Ravage Chupacabra's in the hand. Okay. Not sure exactly what you're looking for. A different counter? Oh, seal away? Okay. See, that would imply I was attacking. Yep, we're going to trade for Aurelia. And hope they forget to counter this Dravenous Chupacabra. But I bet they're not. They did not. And we're going to go down to our opponent's Leonin War Leader. Unceremoniously. With an Azor. Just to show us.
Hold
It's
that
respectable. You gotta flaunt a little bit. Your opponent being dead sometimes isn't good enough. I think I would have done it too. Alright. You're dead. Alright, 3 wins. We essentially traded 100 coins for a rare and an uncommon, which is not the worst. This is the worst that I've done with this deck. I've actually gotten 5 wins every single time. This is the only time I've gotten 3, but of course, that's how it goes when you're recording video content. So, let's see what we get. We get a mythic rare. Okay. Favorable wins and Zakama. You can see this in our future for some more Singleton action. But for this week, that's it. You guys should make sure to subscribe to this channel to check out more content like this, and of course, like the video if you did. Check out YouTube. Well, you're on YouTube. Check out SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play Music, and Stitcher for the Thinktwice podcast. You can search Thinktwice MTG on all of those platforms. And thank you guys very much for watching. We will be back next week. We're going to try to do a couple of these. Try to do a limited one and a constructed one every week. The constructed one will kind of depend on the format. But hopefully Singleton's still around so we can do more of those. But thank you guys very much. Catch you next time.